Hi, everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of What's Sold in Vaughan. Today, we are looking at both the freeholds and the condos that sold in the Vaughan area. Right now, this is the list of the only 3 condos that sold this week. We've been finding that over the past few weeks with the end of summer and return to school, activity has definitely slowed down, especially from a sales perspective. And with the interest rates going up, it's a similar story as well, with an increased level of a slowdown overall. So these are the condos. This first one is the lowest priced condo to have sold. In my opinion, this was a pretty good deal. You've got 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 917 square feet. And typically when I see something like this, I wonder, okay, how high are the maintenance fees? Because if the maintenance fees are really, really high, then usually that's supported through a lower sale price. But the maintenance fees were only $525, and it did include both water and heat. So hydro was extra, which is typical. It also had a parking spot and a balcony. So we're in the Highway 7 and Martin Grove area. This is a newer building in the area. And if we kind of just bring up the pictures here, you can see what this condo looked like. So nice entryway, hardwood floors, really nice kitchen. I mean, if I was in the market for a condo and the Highway 7 and Martin Grove area was something I was open to, then for sure this would be a good buy, in my opinion. I mean, view-wise, we're looking at some electrical, so I guess that would have played a factor into the overall value. But from what I can see, this was pretty good. I mean, yeah, view was definitely a factor, I would say. So could understand why it might have sold for lower. But again, for the square footage and for what it offered, I would say that it was a pretty good deal. This bedroom is kind of awkward now that I look at it. Let's just look at the dimensions here. Dimensions for the second bedroom, 10 by 9. So smaller bedroom, looked a little bit of an odd layout altogether, but that was the lowest price. The highest price was a larger, it was how many square feet altogether? It doesn't give an exact, but between 12 to 1400 square feet in the Capo di Monte building. If you're familiar with it, it's just between Rutherford and Major Mackenzie on Pine Valley, close to the conservation area, the Courtright Conservation Area. So this is a nice area. There's development happening just north of it actually right now. So I'm not sure how that impacts the view from this particular unit, but there is a lot of construction right now happening just north of it. This one sold in 20 days, which is pretty impressive. I find a lot of the units in this building do tend to take a lot longer to sell just because of the price point. The square footage is a lot bigger. So typically it does take a lot longer to sell, but overall this one did pretty well. And I would say that, overall it was a pretty good layout. It was on the first floor. Let's take a quick look at what that means, which is nice. Here we go. We've got a nice terrace and overlooking more of the private area. This is more of a public courtyard. I'm not sure if this extends all the way, but overall, I think this was a really nice unit and good price point, and overall days on market 20, which is really positive. So those are the condos. Now we're going over to the freehold properties. We had 16 total, which again is on the low side. We had 2 houses sell at $970,000, and it's been quite some time since we've seen consistently freehold homes at least, sell under the $1 million price point in Vaughan, but these 2 did. This one was a parcel of land. It did have a monthly maintenance fee, but it's not a condo. It's just for the maintenance of the area. This was an end unit townhome, and it sold for $970,000, 11 days on the market. It was listed at $949 and it had an offer date. So it did sell for slightly above. I wonder if they might have been hoping for more, but it was between 1,500 to 2,000 square feet. The other one that sold for $970 was this one in the Dufferin and Glen Shields area. It was a more dated home. It was a detached 2-story, still under 2,000 square feet. And this is a sneak peek of what it looked like. It was on the market for quite some time, 69 days, originally priced at $1,138,000 and sold for $970. So I guess they got to a point where they needed to sell. Then if we scroll down all the way to the highest price sale this week, this one in the Bathurst and Elgin Mills area, it was a 3-bedroom, 5-bathroom bungalow, a really big lot, 135 by 392 lot size, sold for $4.15 million. It was on the market for 144 days. So quite some time. Very big lot though, so that's a big draw. Definitely more dated, needed quite a bit of updates. But could you imagine once you update this home, just what the potential is? So lots of space, over 3,000 square feet. It did have a finished basement with a walkout, 23 parking spots, because we all need more parking spots than we think we do, or just a really big front yard, which is always nice. But overall, this is what you're looking at for $4.15 million in the Bathurst and Elgin Mills area. So these are the sales for the week. If you want more details, feel free to send us a message at Vaughan@getontheblock.com. We'd be happy to send you the full details of all of these sales just to keep you updated on the values. And thanks for listening. We will see you soon.